Hey guys, welcome to the Friday Wrap. Been chatting with lots of clients, lots of friends in this crazy week that we've had. They're just leading crazy weeks into crazy weeks, and I don't know where it's going to end. But chatting to my friends and clients and whoever I've been talking to, my main thing is I'm sad for the world. Turns out I didn't mind things the way they were. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever going to go back to how it was. But time will tell. Hopefully this coronavirus and all the issues around it sort themselves out as soon as possible so we can get on with life as close as possible to what we knew it to be the case. This week's Friday Wrap. During the week, been chatting with friends, clients, and lots of them have been asking, what does this mean? What does that mean? People are hearing these different terms and not actually sure what these things mean. So they're GDP, recession, bear market, stimulus packages. What does all this mean? So what I want to do is give you an understanding in layman's terms what some of these things are. So let me start at that one, GDP. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. And what that is, it's the total value of goods and services produced in a certain period of time. So in Australia, in 2019, the total value of goods and services that we produced was $1,450 billion US dollars. So nearly $1.5 trillion US dollars was the amount of goods and services that we produced as a country. Now, leading on to there, they're talking about the stimulus package, and this stimulus package is 9% of GDP. I think they said Canada and Hong Kong were about 4.5% of their GDP or thereabouts. Now, what a stimulus package is an incentive or a rebate to boost spending in a bid to pull a country out of a recession or to prevent an economic downturn. Now, this incentive package that we've been presented with is apparently $189 billion US dollars. $189 billion, which they've been saying is 9% of our GDP. Don't ask me where that money comes from. I don't know if it's in the bank or if they're printing it. I don't know how that works, but it's pretty simple to sort of figure that one out, because there's been money allocated to businesses to try and keep staff employed. There's been money allocated to people who are going to be on Centrelink to help them get by week to week. There's been various funds allocated to all different people to give them a cash boost, because the government pretty much knows that everybody spends everything they earn, so that money can stay in the economy. So to try to keep it going as fast as they can, or as well as they can. We then talk about a recession. Now, what a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of economic decline as measured by GDP. So if the gross domestic product is the total value of goods and services produced in a period of time, if that value of goods and services declines in one quarter and then declines again in another quarter, so it's less and less again, then technically we're in a recession. I don't think any government wants to be in control when we have a recession, because it's potentially a sign that that their rule hasn't been successful, because the country's potentially gone backwards whilst under their government. So that's a recession. And then they talk about a bear market. So a bear market relates to the stock market. And what a bear market is when the stock market falls 20% from its previous high. So the Australian stock market's done okay in the last couple of days. President Trump has, released their stimulus package. There's been a little bit of confidence. Maybe everything got sold too much and people are coming back into the market. It's gone up and up. But, we were nudging down 30% in total from the highs that we had. So potentially we're in a bear market. The opposite of a bear market is a bull market. I've never been to New York. I'd love to go, but if you see pictures of Wall Street and they've got that bull on the street, that's a bull market. Things are buoyant, forward, positive, that sort of stuff. At the moment, we're in a bear market. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of an explanation of some of the terms that we're hearing and what they actually mean. As I keep saying, guys, we're here to help. We're doing our best to send out information that we see relevant. We've sent out some information on the stimulus packages, if it's going to be of benefit to you. As I've been saying, if you've got any questions, if you want to know how any of this stuff affects you. If you need some help, please jump on the phone. Please send us an email. We want to help as much as we can all the time, but especially at this time. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up. Leave it there. Hopefully that's helped a little bit. If there's anything else you'd love to know, let me know, because if you want to know, I'm pretty sure others do as well. All right. Thank you so much. Talk soon.